Sevilla, yeah.
Now, I'm going to say a little different than my brother, is that I haven't seen many variety of hotels, if you will. Let's say chains, like chains.
Yeah, yeah.
They have the Radisson here, the Radisson Blue here.
Yeah.
But I haven't seen many chains. I haven't seen, most countries I've been to, majority of countries I've been to, has KFC. Haven't seen a KFC. I haven't seen a lot of different things you would see that, if you want to say the West. I haven't seen that. Again, West Africa to me.
Kusho, so we fumble them. How not to do? My name is Bakar. I want to join me today for another video. Um, these two brothers, them na Americans. Na America then come out. They're currently in Sierra Leone. But they be this brother to the right. I know in then and currently they pass stay na Senegal or Gambia, one of the two countries them. And this other brother within at the left, he will travel um all over East Africa, let's say. He will different places in East Africa. I will keep up with them. And then but they don't find their way to Salon now. What's not the reason? I'm not sure. But and then now since then at Salon, they can't sit down for can't talk about their experience. So I just want comments. The video is very nice. They ask each other a question back and forth. So maybe I can just join by the questions and whether they ask, like answer them myself, and also make some corrections on some of the answers they whether they give. So join me for this video. Let we all enjoy. Let's start from the beginning. Yeah. I think I will skip some of this. Maybe let's start now. Yeah.
What's up, family? This is your man, not your boy, Gold Black to Africa. Right here with my man THC, the Pan African TV. Gambia's in the house right here.
Right.
What's up, brother?
What's up, brother?
What's up? All right.
Just doing it.
Yeah. So, us old heads here,
Yeah.
about 50 years old, elders to be exact.
Right.
We just sitting around chatting, and we just want to go ahead and just kind of give you all our opinions of Sierra Leone so far. Been about a week now.
Yeah.
Been about a week and everything. And let's start with you, brother. What is your thoughts? And we can go back and forth on this right here. Your thoughts of Sierra Leone.
Well, my thoughts Sierra Leone, like the first, it's kind of intense, when you leave in, as far as arriving and getting set up, and I'm arriving in the middle of the evening, so I can't see anything. But once the sun set, and I'm over in the ferry, crossing the ferry, and I'm heading to Freetown. That's when everything opens up for me. The vibe is smooth here, man. It's a free, easy kind of flow. Everybody's kind of, they're active, they're friendly, and motivated, and so we've been eating a lot of food. You're going to see a lot of...
It makes it difficult for me. Thank you, sir.
Apple juice is sweet. Yeah. Sorry, we're talking about food and stuff. Sorry, man.
Yeah, I got the pineapple juice.
Pineapple juice. I'm doing this.
I like Sierras because it's natural. Got here at nighttime, man, and it was like, I don't like arriving when I travel at night because I like to see, with all that, where I'm going and we're headed. Yeah. It just seems like everything is just so dark, and it's just, you just get to your destination. But when you wake up, it's just like, okay, let me get out there,
Exactly. Yeah.
But I think so far.
Let's stop the video there. So like the brother na the left in say, like for travel on the net, or at least where they can on side, like for travel on the net. I have to say me back na the same. Remember the last time I travel go salon, I look for kind tickets. Yeah, man. The last time I went to Sierra Leone, I was looking for tickets to, so I can get there during the day, but it was so difficult. So I ended up getting the ticket that I had. I was also arriving at night, and I can relate to what they're saying. The I like traveling. I like traveling and getting to my destination during the day, so I can see, so I can see where I'm going. See where I'm at. Those kind of things are very important, I guess. But sometimes, hey, you gotta do what you gotta do. You know what I'm saying? Tickets ain't always cheap. But let's jump back into the video.
Um, Been here a week. You know, the people, man, are beautiful, man. People, man, are just great. They're very, very genuine, very down to earth, very humble people. You know, I haven't had any problems with anybody. Uh, have engaged in some conversations with some of the locals, and so as far as the people, and I'll pass it on to you about the people. And you can chime on that, but I think the people themselves, man, some great hardworking people.
Yeah. I like the people here and the way they communicate. They speak Creole, but they can break it down into plain, simple English as well. So just getting to know that accent and understanding what they're saying. But you can pretty much figure out what they're saying. A lot of the words are standard English, but the Creole is evident here. So
you have to tell them to slow down because then they broke that Creole is broken English.
Yeah, it's real big time.
I just want to comment on that. This us traveling to Sierra Leone is one of the other benefits, say for people that speak English. You know, you go to Sierra Leone, you know, like you're gonna be able to communicate with others. Uh, you know, a lot of people do speak English out there. That's what they, especially the educated ones, people who go to school, that's what they speak in school. So you really wouldn't feel too lost. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes when you go to other countries or when you travel and the language is different, you know, like you kind of feel lost because you don't really know how to communicate much. So that's one of the other benefits of traveling to Sierra Leone, especially for English speakers. You can find your way around. You'll be able to hold conversations with locals. There's definitely gonna be somebody around that knows how to speak English. And even if they don't, like the brother is saying, if you get them to slow down the Creole, you can pretty much figure out what they're saying if you're asking for directions. So
broken English, but it's beautiful because you can't tell whether or not they're speaking broken English or they're speaking African language.
That's true.
So
like African
language, yeah. And just like I said, just to see a black country handling themselves, controlling their commerce, controlling their businesses. I see a majority of that. You have foreigners actually owning some of the businesses, but for the most part, I've seen 99% of the people that own their own business here.
Yeah.
that's the thing, Creole is just to add on that, Creole is a mix of is a mix of local languages in Sierra Leone. Um, it has a lot of English words too, yes, but it's a mix of local languages. That's kind of how that's what it kind of developed into. You know what I mean? So
That's what I've seen. Yeah, I've seen that. I went to an Indian restaurant. There's some Chinese areas around here. I think there's an Italian spot or something on the beach. There's Lebanese stuff around here, but that's good. You also need a variety of different people, different food, different restaurants, different type of businesses. Because
he's been saying that since this whole week is like, man, it's just a big city compared to Gambia.
Compared to Gambia, I mean, Gambia is like a little strip, in the airport line, like a landing strip. But here it's like, wow, not to say nothing against the Gambia, of course, very peaceful there too. Ethnicities as far as they're all Freetown, they're all Sierra Leoneans, but you can see some descendants from Nigeria. You can see, because when they came, they were taken away. They also came back as different tribes in one. So you can see the different types of people here. And every time you
Yeah.
look around, they're not very tribal as far as I see. But if I'm expecting a sister, I asked her what she was Ethiopian. One of the waitresses, she said, no, I'm Suri,
Yeah.
something like
Yeah.
that. So you don't want to mistakenly call somebody something different.
So I know that.
So it's pretty interesting what that brother on the right there commented on. He's mentioned the different seeing different people like this a wide variety of say different tribes. Um, it's what kind of happened to Sierra Leone was when slavery was ended. Um, you know, um, Africans that were living in specifically Jamaica. There was a group of Africans living in Jamaica that were given land in Sierra Leone, so they ended up migrating back to Sierra Leone. Um, for and they occupied this land that was given to them, and they were known as the Creole people. So in that mix of Creole people, there was a they weren't a Pacific tribe. There was a bunch of different Africans that were amongst them. So, and I mean, they have lived in Sierra Leone since then up to now, and we can say they have populated Sierra Leone. But Sierra Leone was it's you have the major tribes that were there before all of that. You have Mende people, Soso, Timini, Loko, if I'm not mistaken. But those were like really the majority um, of tribes there in Sierra Leone. Let's continue.
Um, you talked about business.
Yes.
You know, um, I'm gonna say Sierra Leone. To me, is a it's an interesting city that it really seems more colonial to me. I think that I haven't seen much modernization. I see a lot of the older buildings that probably have been around for quite a few years, and so I'm kind of anxious to see where the new developments are. What the government's got going on for its people. Definitely there is from what I'm told, a lot of poverty that is here,
Yeah.
and people definitely live day to day. I haven't seen really where some countries I've been to, you can see like the middle class or
Yeah.
wherever.
Yeah.
Here, it's all intertwined to where there's nothing that really stands out. You
Yeah.
might
So I'll leave it here. I guess picture is nice. um, what I was mentioning, with Sierra Leone is, from what I've recently seen, it's in the top five poorest country in Africa. And they have been in a development phase. We're coming off a civil war that lasted a couple years. Lasted, yeah, pretty long time, couple years, and kind of ended around 2001 ish, 2001 ish. So since then, they've been in the development phase, and in couple scenes of the videos that you see that of the in this video in the earlier scenes, you actually saw on the side of buildings being constructed. So, and I mean, when I traveled there recently, I was there last January actually. Um, People are building all over the place. So I can attest to that. There's a lot of buildings going on right now. A great business would be getting involved in, like, say, building material. That's a big thing out there. But yeah,
a pocket here, a building here,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen really that. I haven't been to an area that is probably newer developments and malls and stuff like that. So it seems more and more of a colonial still type town of older buildings, but so that's how I kind of see it.
I see it similar to what he's saying is also, but I kind of see it's kind of mixed, like you mentioned. Like you got rich, you got poor, you got rich, you got poor, you got rich. It's all scattered throughout the whole city, so it's hard to say, oh, this is a good side of town. We actually went to a
Yeah.
sort of good side of town, but it seemed like it wasn't like our standards, that we used to. And I'm not talking down in it, but it was nice. It was nice over there, but we were expecting something. I was expecting something like.
Well, he said it was a rich area.
It was a rich area.
He told us that was
that's what
the
I
rich
meant.
area, and we were like,
Yeah.
okay, this is the rich area. Which I thought that maybe it would be different compared to when I go to different countries.
Yeah.
They say rich area,
Yeah.
then it stands out at you.
Yes,
you know.
yes.
But as far as what do you think about the weather?
Weather's nice. It was nice a few times, and if it depends on your taste. Right now it's humid. Right now, you see, I got tissue and stuff.
I love.
I think um like I said, people are developing, but I guess it's mainly homes to live in, I guess. So eventually we'll have a rich area, if we have our brothers and sisters moving back, we're definitely gonna have a rich area, right? But I think I want to comment on business, and then I'll move into the weather, things that they just brought up. If you're doing business out there, you make sure you find somebody that knows what's going on. Even if you're out there traveling and if you're not too familiar with what things cost, you have to be careful in those aspects too. These brothers are being nice, of course, but um, I can open up a little bit of some of the stuff that you can you need to be careful for. If you're going to the market to buy to shop around, especially if you're a foreigner or you know, you stand out a bit and things like this, you're pretty much gonna get charged a little bit extra. So, but if you know kind of what's going on out there, you kind of know the prices and stuff of things, um, you'll be okay. Or if you have somebody with you, they're most like people that are selling at the markets or different plazas or malls. They won't, they're not gonna give you, they're not gonna BS you, So that's a benefit of traveling with somebody that knows the area, that that's part of the community out there. Um, you'll definitely be able to save a lot of money. And if you're doing business, say like buying land or something like that, you have to make sure you double check everything, double check paperwork, make sure everything is legit. If send multiple few people to look at the place, inspect the place to make sure that it's even there, it exists. Then I'm obviously talking if you're not on the grounds. So so you want to make sure you double check that stuff, especially if you're not on the ground. Double check everything, especially when it comes to business before you actually give your money, before you make the payment, because once you make the payment, it's over. Don't forget that. You know.
He loved it. You know what I'm saying?
And then on the weather, like these guys pulled up at the right time. I wouldn't recommend anyone to go, say, in the rain season unless you really love rain. There's gonna be times there where it will rain like 7 days in a row. So if you want to get out and like visit places and all of that, you're not gonna really enjoy it, with all the rain. So the rainy season, you can look it up, kind of, but it ends like right around November, December. So that's when people tends to start traveling. January-ish, December, January, like around this time. it's a good time to go. That's when the rain season ends. Things are fresh still. Things are not too dry yet. You know what I'm saying? So
I'm okay with humidity when I'm working out. I'm doing it things, but like I said, I got my TF shirt on today. The sleeves is on. I know it's going to be a little warm, and that's why we get that melanization from. That's the word I created, melanization. So what I'm saying. So
Melanization.
you can't come to Africa and not expect it to be hot. So just keep that in mind. So it is humid. It is humid out here, but the weather's been nice. Especially in the morning, it's pretty cool. At night, it get a little cool, and it's just a good place to be, man. I tell you right now, I'm
Yeah.
really I'm honored to be. I'm humbled. I keep looking around at the people, man. It's just very nice here. And some of the hotels establishments are very modern. They're upscale, like the
before we continue here, check out the beach. You go to Sierra Leone, you have to check out the beach. It's one of the it's one of the spots. You know what I'm saying? You'll definitely enjoy that. It's right. You're gonna be swimming on the Atlantic Ocean, so that's gonna be different. We out here, we mainly got, I guess, uh, mainly got the Pacific. But check out the Atlantic Ocean out there if you take a visit.
yeah right now, as a matter of fact. So it's pretty decent.
Yeah, that's a villa, not necessarily a hotel.
Yes, a villa. Yeah.
Now, I'm going to say a little different than my brother is that I haven't seen many um, variety of hotels, if you will. Let's say chains, like chains.
Yeah, yeah,
They have the Radisson here,
yeah.
the Radisson Blue here,
Yeah.
but I haven't seen many chains. I haven't seen, most countries I've been to, majority of countries I've been to, has KFC. Haven't seen a KFC. I haven't seen a lot of different things you would see that, if you want to say the West, I haven't seen that. Again, West Africa to me, if you want the taste of Africa, the West of Africa, the continent, is where you get that flavor.
Yeah.
Because you're not going to see a lot of the Western things that maybe you're accustomed to. Like I said, you're going to find that more on the east. I think of Africa or South Africa, and the larger countries, larger cities. But I like that though. I like the authenticity.
Yeah.
Yeah, me too. I actually do like that. You know what I mean? You don't wanna everywhere you go see the same thing. So, like I said, Sierra Leone is in the developing stage, and right now it's a great time if you guys want the opportunity to invest in say in Sierra Leone. This is the perfect time, and you can start your own chains. You know what I mean? Start your own businesses. Give it your own names. You don't gotta be say using these names of already established. It's in the developing stage. People are looking for interesting things, new things. You know what I'm saying? So right now is the best time to put your mark. You know. So yeah, I definitely agree with the brother on the left. Kind of. Hopefully that was the opening of the video. I hope you guys got the gist of understand where his perspective, where he's coming from. I don't want him to be misunderstood either.
Of here, because you feel like, hey, they got the chimpanzees, the bamboo, the so those are the animals like they anything else.
I was going to say, we travel out of around a lot of mountain areas, and there's houses all over the mountains. Man, you know what I'm saying?
Reminds me of Kigali in Rwanda.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
what I was going to say because it's like it reminds me of places I've seen. They said somebody in my chat mentioned that it looks like a Jamaica in a lot of ways.
It's funny. Remember what I mentioned about the groups of Africans that were moved to Sierra Leone and given land, the Creoles. It's interesting he said that. That Sierra Leone looks like Jamaica in a bit. It's pretty interesting. But it's mountainish. It has mountain plains. When the colonizers are out there, that's what they noticed as well. The mountain plains and things like that. That's why they gave it the name. Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone is a French word actually. So, but yeah, let's continue. I'm skipping some of the parts in the video. It's long. I don't want to make it too long, you know. So
So I never been to Jamaica, but I can imagine it's hills a lot of houses.
Yeah.
And you can tell, drive around, get a chance, get the
And there's not even a road. They walk. And you fit in if it's for you. That's
right.
where, my perspective, I believe that you should come at least visit Sierra Leone. Because, I mean, it's another African country that you can get in where you fit in if it's for you. That's
right.
where it's TAC.
How your body? Your body good. No, I'm saying.
Speaking that Creole to
Creole.
you.
Yeah,
Tell them what you said.
I said, how you doing? I said,
How are you doing?
and I'm doing good. And no.
my brother tried to say, "How you, buddy? How you, buddy?" That's what he was trying to. How you, buddy?
I was going to show you my Creole book. That's what
Yeah.
We want to see the Creole book or no?
No, because I'm about to break her down because it takes forever to upload.
And check those 2 channels out. It was like breathtaking to me. It was like coming home to me. So I want you to do what you can for the economy here by places only. Mm-hmm. And while you're here, you would definitely get a chance to do that.
Cool. You heard it here first, family. We on to the next discussion here. Keep your eyes open and your ears because you might learn something. This is your man, not your boy. Go Black to Africa.
So that's it, man. Those are my comments, my answers to their questions as well. Hope you enjoyed this video. Check me out on the next one. Peace.